Welcome to the Bag Hack Digest. Hello beautiful bag lovers, Trina here, and today I'm going to share with you my top sources for handbag straps and chains, primarily for crossbody bag situations. So let's get right to it. So if you're like me, very big and tall, or quite the opposite, short and petite, you've likely found that many mainstream handbags, from high street to contemporary brands to luxury houses, they don't cut it for you. Maybe you love a certain crossbody bag, but when you try it on, it either falls below your boob or dangles around your legs. Not a good look. The first thing I would suggest if you have strap length issues is to look for bags that have detachable straps. With D-rings on the side of a bag, not only can you change up the look of a bag by switching out to different straps, but you can also replace the strap that comes with the bag if it doesn't work out for you lengthwise. The second tip is to consider guitar straps. These are still trendy and can usually accommodate just about anyone's stature if they have one of those adjustable pieces. There are usually two things to consider, however. First, although these straps can really add pizzazz and completely transform a bag's look, they're obviously very casual in nature and may not have the versatility that you're looking for. I used to own an amazing decorative guitar strap from Rebecca Minkoff that had all these beautiful designs woven into the leather, but at the end of the day I didn't get much use out of it because I found it either clashed with what I was wearing or it didn't match the vibe of my outfit. This particular guitar strap was also not adjustable, which meant it literally fell short. Another thing to consider with the guitar straps is that the material may not be as comfortable to wear as you think. I found this out on a trip to Budapest when I bought this nylon strap to wear with a camera bag. It basically burned my shoulder a little bit from the back and forth rubbing. Fortunately, the weather turned, so I started wearing a jacket underneath and it solved my problem. Anyway, I think that if you're shorter than average, you probably have more options when it comes to dealing with straps that are too long. You can loop or crisscross straps around from the inside of a bag, you can add holes to a strap, or you can simply cut or have a strap cut for you. We larger ladies don't have these options. Moreover, if your frame is curvier in nature, crisscross bags or crossbody bags may not be as flattering. For example, if you're extra tall but have a wayfish figure, crossbody bags that are both tiny and have shorter straps may actually look quite good, especially if you hang it on a diagonal. But a tiny crossbody bag that gets engulfed by a large boob hanging over it is not really flattering, in my humble opinion. Speaking of size, crossbody bags tend to look good when they're on the small size, which is good if you have a small frame. The bag will still look proportional. But if you're a larger person, your stature can easily dominate the bag. I had a Chanel walk for a little while, and although the strap on that bag is generally thought of as being long, it wasn't long enough to make it look good on me. I felt a little like I was sporting a child's bag. The strap was just too short and the bag was just too small. I think if you're both big and tall and want to rock a crossbody bag, really the strap needs to be long enough such that the top of the bag falls at least down to your hip bone. In my case, I like to be able to cradle the underside of the bag with my fingers when my arms are extended. For reference, I'm about 175 centimeters tall, which is, excuse me, around 5'9", and I do have a substantial girth and boobage. When it comes to very small or micro crossbody bags, my favorite strap length from end to end is 140 centimeters or 55 inches. Most bag straps do not adjust to that length. However, when the bag is much bigger, I can get away with shorter straps, and sometimes I'm lucky that these are the straps a bag is already outfitted with. A perfect example of this is the Jumbo Love bag from Rebecca Minkoff, which I was wearing to work all last week. Ta-dang! I love this bag. It's got Chanel boy bag vibes, but the leather has already softened up. I've had it for a few years. The strap length is perfect for me in a crossbody situation. But the issue with bigger bags like this is that even though I can carry off a big crossbody bag better because I have a larger frame, they do still not tend to look as good as smaller bags. Moreover, they can get really heavy. This one is quite heavy at the moment when I stuff it a lot. And in those situations, I tend to double up the strap, which is what these bags are great for. This part here attaches to here, and just wear it on the shoulder like you would a standard Chanel bag. So where do I get all my crossbody straps and chains? I find that the best source is Etsy. This is because you can find a variety of vendors at a variety of prices and styles. Some vendors make straps of exceptional quality, and many will customize the length to your exact specifications. Not only the length, but also the fasteners or fixtures. The best quality strap I found on Etsy is from a storefront called M Craft Leather. Their work is on par with Louis Vuitton quality, and indeed supplying replacement straps for that bag brand is their forte. I recently replaced my Eva clutch strap with this custom length piece, and I couldn't be happier with it. I only ever wear this bag crossbody, so I didn't need the adjustability that came with this other strap I'd been using previous to that from Mauto. This has an adjustable part here. And Mauto is another custom brand that sells straps from a variety of high-end bags. They have their own website, but they also have a storefront on Etsy. And I think I've happily purchased 4 or 5 straps from them over the years. This is the Chanel-like one that I always use with my Montagne clutch from Louis Vuitton. And I'm really happy with this strap. I'd like to get it in a gold too so that I can use it with other bags. K-Craft is a Korean Etsy storefront brand I discovered via YouTube. I think I purchased from them originally through eBay, but they're on Etsy now, and I'm not sure if they have the eBay presence anymore, but you can definitely find them on Etsy. I currently have 2 straps from them. I bought this originally for my Eva clutch. It's got the same chain. It's a little bit short though, and I also have this longer one that I use a lot for like 2 or 3 of my bags. It's got the same chain design, but it's in silver. There are a few more Etsy shops I've purchased through, but I sadly forget the name of the store where I got this replacement strap for my Kenzo California walk. This is in rose gold, pretty hard to find. They didn't give me the exact closure I asked for, but I'm happy with it, it's fine. And I also got another bag strap from a store on Etsy. This is the Furla little mini micro, what's it called, Metropolis, and here's the T-bar chain that I got through another store on Etsy. I forget which chain was purchased from which store, but it's either Jelena Jelina's, Nova World Crafts, or Paul Supplies. I'll link all of these Etsy shops for you below. Now, there are a few other places that I found that appear to sell different straps, but I haven't had the pleasure of shopping with them yet. These are Cozy and Chic Shop, Noir Desire, and the infamous HRH collection. The latter is run by an entertaining YouTube designer, jewelry designer personality called Alex. She's so superficial California Valley Girl Barbie. I'm not saying that in a bad way. She's fun to watch and she swears like a sailor. I'll link her channel below as well as her store and put some links to the other brands. So if you're someone who always buys bag straps, either for extra style or out of sheer necessity by being a different size than the norm, where do you get your straps? If you know of any other Etsy store or sites for getting decent bag straps, please share in the comments. So that is it for today, folks. Bag Hag signing out. Mwah.